Well, hello, friends. I was recently speaking with a friend of mine who has a 20-year-old son, and he commented that his son was having a lot of struggle wrestling with the issues around COVID-19 and the social isolation that we are all taking part in. The conversation that we shared reminded me of a passage in the opening of the book of Joshua that was very helpful for me in my youth. In the context of chapter 1 of that book, Moses, who had been leading Israel for a generation, had died. His assistant Joshua was about to lead the children of Israel into the promised land. And with this rich promise came significant risk. And so God gives Joshua direction, and he says this: "Remember that I have commanded you to be determined and confident. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for I, the Lord your God, am with you wherever you go." In thinking about this young person wrestling with the realities around COVID-19, I reflect that a time like this can be especially hard for young people when their world is in crisis, because they have little to reference during such times. For those of us who are older, we can remember events like 9/11 or the SARS outbreak, perhaps the Cold War or global conflicts. We've lived through family struggles, and we've had other past strains that we have overcome. Well, COVID-19 isn't exactly like any of these other things. Those past experiences give us reference points to remember as we assess our current reality. But our young people are building their reference points. They don't have these past experiences to build upon. But that's where you can help them. Give the children, the youth, and the young adults in your life the opportunity to hear stories of those past experiences. Phone them up. Tell them stories about the struggles you have known in life, about how God has been faithful through each of them, and about how you have overcome. In doing so, you will share hope, and you will give them a footing. These are anxious days for many, but be encouraged. You do not need to be afraid. Be wise, but do not be afraid. Know that indeed God is with you. If you're finding yourself in a moment of struggle, I'd encourage you to take a walk outside. Pay attention to the birds, the insects, the trees, the flowers, the created order. Observe that indeed the world is alive and God's creation is thriving. My friends, may you be blessed.